Today I'm going to be covering infrared radiation. Infrared radiation is the electromagnetic radiation emitted from an object, and it is one of three ways that heat can move from an object to its surroundings. The other two are conduction and convection, which we will discuss later. One key thing to understand is that everything gives off infrared radiation from its surface area. But in this instance, we're only going to be talking about two objects, a saucepan and a spoon. To start with, I would like you to imagine that you're in your kitchen and you've just cooked some gravy. Okay, so you've got a saucepan that you've been cooking with, it's nice and warm, and you're holding a spoon that you used to season the gravy. The saucepan is warm because obviously you've been cooking with it, and the spoon is warm because you have touched it, transferring some heat from your hand to the spoon. Let's say the saucepan is about 140 degrees Celsius, the spoon is 31 degrees Celsius, and the room is 21 degrees Celsius. Which one will cool down faster? Not including the room, and assuming that they are all the same, they're the same in every other way. The answer is the saucepan, and this is because the difference between its temperature and the room's temperature is greater than the difference between the spoon's temperature and the room's temperature. So 140 minus 21 is greater than 31 minus 21. This means that the saucepan is emitting much more infrared radiation than the spoon. This example shows that temperature is a key factor of the rate at which infrared radiation is emitted and absorbed. Another key factor is colour and texture. You can currently see on the screen a dark matte surface on your left and a light and shiny object on the right. The dark matte surface takes in much more infrared radiation than its shiny counterpart, and it also gives out a lot more. Dark matte surfaces have a high energy transfer, so like a country with open borders, it is large amounts of movement in and out of the object. They absorb, but the shiny surfaces reflect a lot of the infrared radiation that falls on them, and as you can see as your screen, they do not emit as much. Shiny objects, like a country with closed borders, deny entry and don't let much out. This is done by not emitting much and reflecting a lot of the infrared radiation. One real life example of this is why houses in places such as Greece and other places in the Mediterranean are painted white. It's so that they reflect the heat and keep the houses warm. No, cool. Keep the houses cool.